Just knowing that nothing's unattainable for us. We can have a minute and 3 seconds left going into the half, and no timeouts, and go down there and score. And I think that helped us, with confidence, especially at that time, with Dak, Zeke, young guys. I think that was week 6.
Yeah, it was week 6.
That was week 6. So that, I know that was great for them too. We can do this. And we played Pittsburgh a couple weeks after, played a crazy game. Minnesota, tight game. I think we played Philly after that. And ended up beating them in overtime. So that type of stuff really helped us. Just knowing that we could do it. Yeah, definitely. Knowing that we could do things that may look impossible, and we can make that possible.
No, man, it's very important to me. Like I say, coming in as a rookie, if you'd have told me I wouldn't make my first playoff game until my 9th year, I never would have believed it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing for me to be able to go out there and play in one this year.
Man, we just need to find a way to win, with whoever's out there. We've done a great job at guys stepping in and taking advantage of their opportunities and playing different roles and expanding their roles and decreasing their roles.
Work on that Hail Mary defense anymore?
If they're relying on a Hail Mary to beat us, I like our chances.
Having seen this team once before, do you expect a lot of the same stuff? How much do you change it up?
You never know what to expect in the playoffs. They can have a totally different game plan. We just have to, know what we have to do on our end. Be disciplined in everything that we do and come out ready to play.
I just feel like we're going to be effective in doing our job, worrying about us and how we're going to dictate the game and not so much on how they're going to dictate it.
Which hurts worse, getting pelted in the face by M&M packets by you or getting in a fender bender on the way to work?
Just glad nobody was hurt this morning. Everyone walked away healthy, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
Your mom tells the story, I guess you were 7 and she got in a car wreck and you ran out of the car and went to practice?
Yep.
Remember that one?
Uh-huh.
Tell the tale.
I'm not talking about wrecks.
Obviously, you look like you were fine out there at practice. Everything's good.
Oh, yeah. I said I'm not answering no more questions about it. Stop asking me. I'm fine. I'm healthy. I'm good. It's like nothing happened. My car's messed up. That's about it.
That's all that matters.
What was your initial thoughts when you saw that it was going to be the Green Bay Packers you guys were going to
play? Just really doesn't matter to us. We're going to go out there and we don't have a choice in who we play. I've said it before. We don't really worry about things we can't control. It's a team we've seen earlier in the season. They're hot right now. They're on a roll, and we're going to have to come out there and play our best game.
You had a lot of success against them in that game. Is there anything you can take from that
one? That was when I was starting to get really rolling and really was patient. So you just got to watch that film and see what made me so successful in that game and kind of reciprocate it.
Run game even more important because you can maybe keep Aaron off the field a little bit.
Definitely, but that's our ball game every week. We go out there, we want to control the ball. We're a team that runs the ball first. Everyone knows that, and we don't really try to hide it. So, that's just the attitude of our team.
Is the Packers' defense better than when you guys saw them in October?
All these playoff teams are going to be playing better at this time of the season. That was really early in the season. I think it was like Game 6. So, they're going to be a better team as we are.
So much discussion about how they're better. How are you guys better?
Just that many more games playing together, being tested that many more times. And I think something that's going to be very useful for us is that, we were banged up towards the end of the season, and just getting that bye week really helped us out. And, it seems like we got everybody back now on both sides of the ball. And so, we got guys that are, hungry to get back on the field. Some guys haven't played in a long time, and so it's going to be exciting to see the energy we bring out to the field this Sunday.
You mentioned that you can rush. How anxious are you to play in a playoff game this Sunday after a couple of weeks of being all person?
I'm just excited to get back on the field. I feel like I've been watching football for eternity these past couple of weeks, and so I'm just ready to get back on the field. I'm ready to compete.
There are 10-year veterans that haven't experienced the success you had this year. Can you appreciate it as a rookie?
You definitely have to appreciate it. This is Darren McFadden's first time playing in a playoff game, and he's been in the league 9 years. And so, you never know when you're going to be in this position, so you got to maximize your opportunities and do your thing.
You played in a lot of big-time games. You played in a lot of big-time games. What do you like about these particular contests that have a little bit more meaning, a little bit more emphasis?
I just love competition. That's me. I'm a competitor, and So, I mean, I love going out there when there's high stakes. You know, everyone's watching, all eyes on you. And, I mean, that's fun to me.
The college football playoff experience helped, given you haven't played an NFL playoff football?
I mean, I guess you can say it did, but, I mean, who really knows? I mean, this is a totally different game, a totally different level of competition. So, I don't think they're really that comparable.
Today wasn't the first time that we've seen you and Dak kind of busting on each other in the locker room. You're throwing stuff at him over there before. How important is it, this week with extra pressure on, with the higher stakes, to keep everything normal, to keep everything loose?
I mean, it's important, but that's just the attitude of our team. That's how we are. I don't think you have to force it or overly do something. That's just how we act. We're not going to change it up just because we're playing a playoff game. We're going to be the same team we've been all year. And so, I mean, it's not like we're doing extra stuff trying to keep people loose. That's just our personalities.
That's just natural. That's just
yeah.
Zeke, you mentioned and you've done this a couple times, that you only concern yourself with things within your control. That's something that Jason Garrett's been saying for 26 years. You're adopting that from him, or have you always kind of had that mindset?
I've always had that mindset.
What was the intensity level in practice?
What?
What was the intensity level like today in practice? Was it any different than during the regular season?
I think this was the best ones that we've had all year. Just kind of, we've got a lot of guys back for the first practice in a couple of weeks, on the defensive side, offensive side too. And, you just felt the energy, you felt the competitiveness, you felt how ready and anxious everyone was to get back on that field. And, I mean, that competitiveness was definitely there today.
Zeke, you're talking about.
Huh?
How encouraging is that everyone's feeling that way?
It's exciting, It's exciting to see guys back on the field. It's excited to see guys fresh. It's exciting to see guys ready to play. So, I mean, I think Sunday's going to be fun.
You mentioned McFadden, first time here. I mean, how important is it to, quote-unquote, finish the fight for y'all? Because you don't know how many opportunities you guys might have like this.
It's important for everybody, just any opportunity when you have a great team with great chemistry and you guys have all the tools to, be a championship team. I mean, you just never know when you're going to come across a team like this. This is the NFL, and things change year after year, so you just got to take advantage of this opportunity.
You befriended a lot of championship caliber backs this season. Has anyone told you about the postseason, given you any advice?
Just, the game picks up, and that's the biggest thing, but better believe I'm going to pick my game up too.
When a team's riding a heater like this, playing as well as they are, how important are the early portions of the game to try and get the upper hand, try and kind of keep them from feeling like they're still rolling?
I mean, that's our goal every week. Every time we play a ball game is to start fast. That's something we've done all year. I think we've done a good job at it, and something that we're definitely going to prepare to do on Sunday. So, I mean, that's something we take pride in every week, so it's not going to change for this week.
What's the most important trait for a running back? Speed, quickness, vision, toughness, power?
I had to say toughness, I think there's nothing like going out there and playing 4 quarters of tough football. And, I mean, there's nothing better than seeing you take your opponent's will, in that 4th quarter and start cracking those big runs.
How do you know when you've taken that will?
Those gashes for 20, 30 long runs.
See, you were in the first group of college guys to experience the playoff in full length. Can it translate? Do you think it does translate at all to be able to kind of take what you did there and apply it to now or not? Does stretch?
I don't know. I haven't played an NFL playoff yet, so ask me next year.
And it's since you didn't play against the Eagles, it's been almost the same amount of time between the Big Ten championship game and the semifinal from that year. How can you apply anything from that? I mean, what you kind of did during the layoff then, and then how you've been doing that now?
I mean, all I really focused on which was really important, is just kind of maintaining my win and making sure, I'm in playing shape going into this next game. And so, I've been practicing extra hard. You saw I had a hoodie on today, just trying to make sure, I'm getting tired out there so I can, be used to, because I didn't get those game rests those past couple weeks really. And so, just getting used to being tired out there and still having to perform mentally, because that's a big part. So, I mean, just making sure that you're all together condition-wise, I think is the biggest thing. But I mean, I think it's great just to feel fresh, be fresh, and going into this run.
We see in the pregame warm-ups on those resistant courts trying to get a little extra drag so you feel a little bit lighter around the ball field. Are you doing anything like that ahead of this game? You talked about wearing the hoodie. Anything else you're doing a little differently?
No, not really. You know, just going out there practicing as hard as I can, trying to get myself tired, and running back and going play after play and just kind of simulate what it's going to feel like in a game.
Will you be nervous before this game?
I mean, you're nervous before every game.
What's your impression of the poise that Dak has played with as a rookie quarterback?
That's why he's been so successful this year. You know, no matter what happened in the game before or the play before, he comes back and responds the right way. So, I mean, that's pretty good on him.
Why do you think he's so poised?
I think that's just the type of person he is. That's the type of competitor he is, and I think it's something he's learned through his career, being a quarterback. And I mean, he's great.
Is he sort of that way as a person too, sort of unrattled and people trying to rattle him, but he's kind of even keel?
Yeah.
What do you bring out in him? What does he bring out in you?
I think what I bring out in him is just some more. I think I loosen him up a little bit, you know, and he kind of gets me in check sometimes. And so, you know, it's like a perfect balance.
Has it been good for you to have another rookie at a key position to go through this experience with, of being counted on so heavily as a first-year player in the NFL?
I think it is. You know, it's good to, you know, come in with him, you know, and kind of develop that friendship we have. You know, we're really close now, and just kind of have someone there that's going through the same thing as you, and you know, they're going through some experiences you can learn from it, and they're going to learn from some of your experiences. And so, I mean, it's been definitely fun.
Was there a moment in the preseason or maybe even early in the regular season when you realized that, you know, Dak does have the poise to do this?
I think, you know, in that first preseason game, he showed that he can come out and play at this level.
Well, there was so much talk about Tony Romo maybe playing or who's going to start, you know, at one point. Did you talk to him about it, or does Dak just not listen to any of that stuff?
Well, you know, we talked about it, but, I mean, like I've said 1,000,002 times, we don't worry about things we can't control, and so all we can worry about is the now, and all he was focused on is winning ball games, and, you know, every week going out there and win. He can't control if he was going to be the starting quarterback or not, and that's all.
What do you expect out of this team now, given what you've accomplished to this point?
You know, I expect us to go out there and fight. You know, I expect us to go out there and compete.
Do you think people underestimate this team because it's got a rookie quarterback?
No.
You hear all the time, no rookies ever started as a quarterback in the Super Bowl.
That's cool. Gotta be a first time for everything.
What are the benefits to having played the Packers before, from your point of view?
You kind of see what they're going to do. You kind of see how they're going to line up against you. You see what they're going to come out there and do. And, I mean, that's just the biggest thing.
Does it change your comfort level going into the game when you've already played an opponent before and had success against them?
You can say that. Thank you.
I guess the different level of pressure for a playoff game compared to what you've dealt with to this point?
Yeah, I mean, it's my first run at it, so I can't tell you really what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to just go out there for it to be a great atmosphere. I mean, it's a big game, win or go home. I know the importance of that, and it's a great position we put ourselves in.
Slightly bigger group here than what you're used to. Is this kind of at least one semblance of a welcome to the playoffs moment?
Yeah, I guess you can say so. A little bit more of those bright lights, but it's all right.
When you put up 30 on a team the first time, do you expect going in that you're going to get a little bit of a different defensive game plan from them the second time?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I expect anything different anytime we play anyone 2 times. So they're going to be game planning. They're going to have their own little their own new plays or nuances they're going to throw at us. So something like that. So you just got to figure out how to dodge it.
How similar is this to A-gap pressure up the middle?
Say again?
How similar is what he's doing to you to A-gap pressure?
It's the exact same thing.
When did you hear about?
There's some ladies up here, man.
When did you hear, speaking of that, when did you hear about the car accident?
Oh, this morning going into meetings. Where'd he go? Apparently he's fine.
Apparently, did you check on him or?
Oh yeah. I mean, I checked on him. Man, feels all right. What happened? Yeah. So nah.
When you first hear that sentence, I mean, what's the immediate reaction before you hear, hey, everything's fine?
I mean, I'm an optimistic guy. I'm always thinking positive. I think about the good before anything. So I figured he'd be okay. I know he has a couple of big trucks, so I just was worried for the other person.
Clearly, he's got no issues.
Trust me, he's fine.
8 quarterbacks left in the NFL, and you're one of them. 4 of those have Super Bowl rings. Do you feel like you fit?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I want to get to where those guys are. That's a good shot. So yeah, I mean, I want to win multiple Super Bowls in this league. So I mean, it's great just going against those guys, seeing those guys on the other side, and just watching them, but knowing I have a good team and a team that can beat them.
Any different feeling walking in the locker room this week for you guys, this playoff week?
I mean, we're always an energized, excited group. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's some crazy different feeling, but everybody knows the importance of this week and how important it is to come to meetings locked in, be locked in and focus on walkthroughs and go out there and have a great practice.
You talk about wanting to win multiple Super Bowls in this league. Have any of the veterans talked to you about, just to get one champion, how fleeting these moments can be?
I mean, I can't necessarily say we've talked about it, but I mean, I read that McFadden's this is his first trip into the playoffs, and I mean, then you've got guys that has been around for a while and hadn't won many games in the playoffs or hadn't got chances to go. So, I mean, it's hard. Ray Lewis came and shared his story not too long ago, and for him to talk about his 2 chances, he had to go and win it and how long the time was in between that and how tough it was. I mean, it's nothing given in this league.
From one quarterback to another, can you appreciate Aaron Rodgers' run the last few games?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's locked in. You kind of get in those zones, you get focused, and you're able to do that. He's playing at a high level right now.
Dak, you guys have the T-shirts that say finish. How much does that resonate with you guys, especially this week?
It's kind of the mantra of this team, and it's been all year long. Finish everything we do, finish drills at practice, finish the games at the end of the finish plays at the end of the game and finish the game. And right now it's about finishing the season the right way.
16 games down. I mean, do you feel like a rookie anymore?
I can't really say I've ever just truly put in my head that I'm a rookie, that I can't do something, or that stigma on myself. So I'm excited and ready to go.
You made some comments the other day about being a biracial quarterback and how that's helped you in the locker room. Can you expand on that a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I got the best of both worlds. I'm able to relate to both sides, and I mean, it's really just very, very fortunate.
Not the first time that we've seen you and Zeke goofing on each other in a press conference type situation like this. How important is it, with how high the stakes are, with how high the pressure is, to kind of keep things jovial and like normal?
I mean, it's great just to make sure. I mean, we're staying the same. We're not changing anything, and we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves or on this team or this situation. We're continuing being the same guys we've been all year. When it's time to lock in, trust me, we'll be ready.
When a guy like Aaron is playing the way he is, does that put any added pressure on the offense to capitalize on every possession?
No, not at all. I mean, I said it last week. I think just going on this run is going to be important for us to stick together. I have all the confidence in our defense that they'll go out there and make plays and give us a chance to win this game.
Along the same lines with the formula that you guys have created, do you think it sets up really well for this sort of situation?
What do you mean?
The offensive formula, the way you guys go about controlling the ball, dictating the clock and everything.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to go out there and just be ourselves, do what we've done all year long. Run the ball well, pass the ball well. When it comes together, we're a tough team.
Back yesterday, we asked a lot of defensive guys what's changed from the Packers in the first half. From your perspective, what's changed about the Packers defense when you saw them not play? Do you see any notable differences now they're coming?
I can't really say that. I mean, I know the first time we played them, that was the first change, I guess, in their defensive backfield or whatever they're going through. So those guys are experienced. Those guys have had those extra reps and extra games under their belt. So they're going to be better, and we expect that.
Dak, you've been able to borrow from experience in the past to kind of get you through a lot of different things. What can you look back in your past to borrow on to get ready for your first playoff game?
Yeah, good to see you. But I mean, just continue to just be who I am. Trust everything the coaches are giving me. Trust my teammates. Trust my preparation. Just go out there and just play the game as I would.
Dak, given that you haven't been in the playoffs before, is there a benefit to at least playing an opponent that you played earlier in the year as a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, it's a benefit anytime, if it's a regular season or if it's postseason or whatever it is. So, I mean, we kind of know what to expect. We know what they're going to do for the most part. They'll probably throw some new things in. But like I've always said, it's about us just executing our game plan and sticking together as a team.
Hey, Dak, when's the last time you got nervous before a football game?
I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sure sometime in college or another. But to me, it's all about being prepared. I mean, in a way, you get nerves. I mean, nerves hit you. I mean, I don't, if you're not human if they don't hit you, but it's a difference between being nervous and having good nerves to go out there and play. But it's been a while since I've been truly just nervous.
When you look back on that first game in Green Bay and that drive at the end of the first half, the 97-yard drive that kind of changed the complexion of the game, when you look back on that, not that you're in a reflective mood, but when you look back, how significant was that for you and for the team at that time? Because that's a difficult thing to do in that sort of environment.
I mean, yeah, it was huge. It gave us momentum going in the half. I think it extended the lead we had or something like that. So, I mean, that was crucial. That was one of those situations where you're just trying to get away from your own end zone, and Lucky hits a big play, and we're able to get some momentum going and go score. I mean, that was big. That changed that game.
So no nerves in the third play in Seattle in preseason at all?
Nah, I mean, I knew the play coach called, went in there and went through my reads. I mean, you get too nervous, your mind's on other things other than what you're prepared to do.
No nerves in the first preseason game?
No, I was excited.
No nerves in season opener?
Excited.
Excited. And that's how you're going to approach this one the same way?
Yeah, nerves of excitement, definitely.
Not married, right? So no nerves. He's not married.
No.
That can make you nervous.
No, women don't make me nervous.
What made you nervous in a college game if this isn't making you nervous?
I mean, I was just kind of just saying that just to throw an answer out there.
It's a veteran move.
Speaking of college, the way you were revered and treated in Starkville, how much did that prepare you for the spotlight of being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback?
Yeah, huge. I mean, it definitely prepared me just to everything. I mean, to the media, to the fans, the way people react. A school like that cares so much about football and the success we had. Just for the spotlight to shine on our school that quick and all of a sudden, definitely prepared me for everything to play for this team, this organization.
You relied some on Mark Sanchez, his experiences. He's played in a championship game before as a rookie. How has he tried what message has he sent to you?
He's been the same. I think that's the importance of going into this week. He's been the same as he's been all year long, of just helping me prepare, not really putting too much pressure or adding any extra notoriety on this game or anything. I mean, it's a game. We've played this team before. It's a lot of importance that go into it, but it's about us just being ourselves.
How different could the
guys like Wade Wilson, Scott, and then Tony, Mark, and killing it on you throughout this season?
One more time.
What's the influence that the guys around?
Oh yeah.
Scott, Wade, three guys in your room.
I mean, they're the reason I'm prepared for every game. I mean, all the credit goes to each and every one of them of the little different things they bring to me, little nuances they get from the defense or to add in the game plan that just helps me out. Having all those quarterbacks around me, great quarterbacks, great men, it's the reason for my preparation in these games.
How different can the game plan be with the Packers from the first game to now with the presence of Des Bryant this time?
What did he say?
He said, how long were you?
One more time.
With having Des this go around against the Packers, how different can the game, your offensive game plan be?
I mean, I think it stays the same within just being ourselves. Just staying focused, staying locked in, executing what the coaches give us, and just having fun out there.
You guys ever talk about the catch, no catch a couple years ago?
Nah, it's irrelevant. Doesn't have anything to do with this team or this season.
But what do you remember as a fan from that game? Obviously, you were a fan of the team.
I think I was busy, so I actually wasn't watching, unfortunately. So, yep.